Welcome in, everybody. This is the Beard Advice live stream. We'll be on here for 90 minutes. It is myself, Mr. Riverboy. It's the cat, if you can figure it out. See the shadow on the pillow and the white. That's Riverboy. And then I got the Sam Cam. Just kidding. Right here.
Hi.
It's Sam C, my beautiful wife. Welcome.
Hi.
We got a Ghost City in the chat.
Woo.
Yes. So, yes. Hello. Paid promotion. City did not pay me for this promotion. Oh, because the sponsorship. Yeah. Deadman's. Yeah. YouTube is like funny on things. And so I'm like, let me just be safe. If there's ever any sponsor thing, let me just click sponsor. And so it'll pop up. Sponsored live stream.
Oh, okay.
Here's a little secret. It even says it in the description, and it'll say it down here in a bit, but you guys know the deal. So, yes, Sam, the party girl tonight.
I had to wear it.
I agree.
Only because we bought it also. I feel like we would waste it if I didn't.
I wore it already, so.
Did you?
You saw the picture.
I didn't realize you had it on.
Yes, you saw it when they showed via the live stream in the van on the bus stop.
I don't think I was paying attention.
She was.
I don't know how it fits your head because it barely fits my head.
It fits it well. And Dennis says, congrats, Sam, on helping Dan to 100K.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you guys. Thank you for all the congrats on the 100K. We have been acknowledged by YouTube as reaching 100K. And now there is a channel review that's going on to make sure we didn't do anything nefarious to get to that 100K. And then within 10 days, we're supposed to get the notice if we get the approval. Spoiler alert, we're going to get approved because I never did anything bad. You guys will see there are channels on YouTube that are over 100,000 subscribers and they don't get a check mark. Almost always, I don't know if I've ever even heard of an exception.
What's any other reason?
I don't know any other exception is they bought subscribers or they bought views, and they can get like bots and stuff online.
I can't stand when people do that. My old doctor, who I no longer see, when I started following her Instagram, it was like she had like 17,000 followers, but then she'd have like 3 comments on her post. I was like, oh.
Or likes, yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, and it happens. Unfortunately, good and decent people do it because they want the shortcut, but it always makes sense.
It's enticing. I get it.
Right.
You want those numbers to be big, but people can see through them.
Yeah, and it just dilutes the ones that are doing it right. You know, like there's people that have got that before me in a similar space, and it's like you didn't actually earn that. There's channels where they have over 200,000 subs. If you go to their videos and you sort by most popular, their biggest videos like 1,000 views. It's like something ain't mathing right there. Where if you go to ours, it's like 500,000, 300,000, 200,000, 200,000, 200,000. It just kind of makes sense. And so we don't have to worry about that. So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And Kay says bought views and subscribers are wild and always so obvious. I'm sure it gets over on some people. Like, I'm sure some people are like, oh, wow, you have so many subscribers.
Yeah.
You have 200K. Like, that's pretty cool. It ain't mathing. Oh, my gosh. We're not going back. Were you in the stream on Monday during that?
I don't think so.
So we were, I had a question. Would you rather fight 10 squirrels or 1 swan?
Okay.
And the chat like overwhelmingly said squirrels. I'm like, you guys haven't seen mad swans before, man. Those things are territorial and huge and nasty. They've got a solid bone in their wing that's meant to crush and hurt.
Yeah, that's why they said squirrels. They don't want to fight a swan.
They would rather fight. They would rather fight a swan.
Oh,
overwhelmingly, they'd rather fight a swan.
I'm going squirrels.
You'd rather fight squirrels?
Yeah.
Oh, me too. I can
kick them.
Kick them. And then their swans' beaks have ridges in them, like for biting, and they're like real vicious. And then everybody was like, squirrels have rabies, squirrels have rabies, squirrels have rabies. And Amber's like, I actually wrote a master's thesis on rabies, and it's extremely rare for squirrels to have rabies. I looked it up. It was like 0.04% of squirrels have rabies. And then he's a buddy of mine. We talk like outside of the beard world and everything. And he was like, dude, that's 1 out of 25. And I was like, if you divide 1 by 25, it does get you that, but that's not how you
That's
math
funny.
odds. And so, yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. And so, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And so it's just one of those wise tales that people always say. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely 1 in 25. So that was like the whole night went the heck out. I was on such a good pace to be done like at a normal time.
Oh, and then you got sidetracked.
Then it lost the whole night. Yep. It lost the whole
By the
night.
math.
I have over 7,000 followers on Instagram, but I get that, right? There's algorithm. Instagram, vastly different than YouTube. YouTube is, and you're never going to reach your activity level the same as your subs, especially the longer you've been around. But like I said, if you have 200,000 subscribers and of all time, your biggest videos in the 1,000s,
And I feel like
that didn't work.
Instagram's funny because you have to be so on every single day and so interactive with it for it to push you farther.
sure.
Like you miss a day and it's like gone.
Yeah, Instagram's a tool, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Red, thank you, man. Donated 5 memberships to the chat, to the stream, to the community, to the channel. Thank you, sir. He is an OG of Beard Advice Live. We helped him out. So that's pretty cool, man. Thank you. The stream the other day was so amazing. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you. The Sunday one. And
We
this
shall
is
dub it the crying stream.
this is Sam's first stream since we have hit 100K.
It is.
So her first time, and yeah, hopefully next week by this show we'll have the check mark.
Will it be anywhere on the screen? Will I see it? Is it gonna like all change?
So you'll see it over here next to our name, and then in the chat we'll have like a gray box when you chat.
So fancy.
Yeah, Beard of the North. What's up, Dan? Been a long while, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Karen, welcome, and welcome everybody in for sure. TikTok algorithm is crazier than Instagram or YouTube. Yeah, TikTok, though, is unbelievably easy to get big numbers if you know what you're doing with it. Instagram is too, but you have to like super niche Instagram. Like essentially, if you interact with a content style on Instagram and you're watching reels, that's all you're going to get. Is that content. Like we just watched Sam's stuff and she was just flipping through. 95% were medical related.
Yeah.
Hospitals, women, all this stuff.
It was like all cupping.
Yeah.
I'm like very into cupping right now.
So if you interact with something on Instagram, that's all you get. On TikTok, they still keep a random algorithm, and the key thing is that early activity. They will put out a test every video you make, and you have 3 seconds to get this random sample size of people to react, and the numbers just don't translate. Like 100K on TikTok compared to YouTube, unbelievable. There's millions on TikTok with those numbers. There's a very small amount on YouTube, and it's just how it is. So yeah, but they're all different. They all have their different algorithms and different ways to understand the system. Fortunately or unfortunately, I study the heck out of that stuff. And so yeah, I like it. Okay. And Amber says, I've been cupping small scale.
I just ordered something on Amazon. It's like a 1 cup kind of thing because I've been getting these really bad knots in my shoulder blades and they're kind of just like, they take me out. So it's like, it's just a 1 cup thing and it has red light and you just stick it on there and press the button and it just does its thing. And I was like, let's see how it works.
All right.
I've never had real cupping done. I think it's super cool, but I don't know.
Absolutely, Dustin. He said he's here from Canada. Thanks for the recommendations for Canadian products. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, welcome once again, you guys. Beard Advice Live. The core of this show is guys send in pictures of their beard and they let us know what advice they would like. It can be about styling, products, trimming, grooming, whatever it is, and we help you guys out. But it doesn't have to be limited to beards. We have a question segment where you guys can ask about anything. You can ask about YouTube. You can ask about relationships, parenting, coaching, traveling, health, whatever you want to ask about. We are here just to help and have a great time and really just kind of build this community up. And then also, if you'd like to be on the show next week, it is pinned in the chat. The email is beardadvicelive@gmail.com. I realized you, dude, Brian, it became popular with like Michael Phelps in the Olympics.
They take like the glass cup, put the fire or the little like cotton pad with alcohol on it inside so it heats up and then pop it on your skin and like move it around. You see the people with like the big like circle marks on their back? It
like looks like bruises,
yeah,
but it's from cupping. All of like the Olympians and high level athletes and stuff do that. So you've seen it for sure.
Did you see Ken's comment?
Yeah, I did. I just kept going.
You're disgusting, Ken.
I kept going.
Disgusting.
I kept going. Sometimes he can be a little too exotic.
How old is that video? That's like when I was in high school.
I would say mid 2000s.
Is it still out there? I need to know.
I can legitimately say I've never
watched
a second of it.
I just was told about it.
Yeah. Yep. I've never. Interesting. Cupping was highly regarded in George Washington's time and before.
Wow.
And that's such a tough argument for me, though, because so was his style of dental care. So was using lead in your teeth and in your paint.
Has lasted the times.
Right.
People don't have wooden teeth.
Correct.
People don't have,
but think about all the other stuff we've just dispelled in literally the last 5 years. So that is true, but it's hard to.
I'll let you know how it works.
There you go.
I'm excited for it.
Yep. And exactly. You're bringing blood flow to the surface. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Jacqueline just showed me cupping. It looks like cow udders.
It does. It looks really weird, but it's cool. I don't know. It's like one of those weird things that you can't stop watching.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, no, I know, Leah. It's just an interesting point of how that stuff works throughout time. So, yeah. Yep. Okay. Got it all. Oh, I know. I'd never, if you listened, I never said they were wooden. I said I said they were wooden. Yeah, I never said they were wooden. It was all about the practices
Linda.
of how it worked. And my statement is still true. We would not want his medical procedures today. That would not be good. Not be good. Hey, Ryan, welcome. Welcome. She said it will help with my back. Cut me up, baby.
Get one.
Love it. Welcome, Klein family. Here's Mr. Riverboy for you. River. There he. Oh, what a cutie. What a little cutie. Grandpa Jay's here.
Hi, Grandpa.
We can party. All right, real quick, one thing I did want to show you guys. We had a snowy night tonight. Why is that not wanting to work? We had a snowy night tonight, so it was a little bit slower getting back than planned on. I wanted to add a slide, but it didn't work out that way, and that's okay. Wanted to show you guys what we posted today. Officially gave our donation. And Sam, how much were we able to donate this year from the Grovember funds?
First, I want to tell you that last year we donated $500, and this year we doubled it.
Woo!
We donated $1,000.
Yes. So one more time, last year, 500, which is unbelievably amazing.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that. There's a lot
you think about shirts, they cost $25.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that's a lot.
And there's a lot of channels that have platforms that don't use their platform for any kind of good, which is fine. That's their choice. I'm very proud of this community and ourselves, and especially Sam. She made every shirt. This wasn't, you put an order online and then it gets shipped to you from this online printer. Sam made every single one. And so last year we donated a clean 500. And then this year we donated $1,000. And here's just as always, to be super transparent, here's the receipt on the screen right there. And I tagged them on the post and everything. So $1,000. And the main thing that the Michigan Men's Health Foundation does is it helps guys get physical checkups and blood work that can't afford it. So it's trying to get guys to get to early detection on things that can be treated. And then also just help educate men on that, on the idea of going to the doctor, on regular physicals and that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, really cool, you guys. $1,000 donated, all because of this community right here. So thank you guys for all the support. And I hope you enjoy the shirt. It's truly, I wasn't just saying it to get donation money. It truly is my favorite one that we've ever had. So that's awesome. Bill, any questions like this, guys? I'm going to start and we'll hit at the question segment of the show. But all good.
I just am checking.
The question segment of the show, but I will answer this one right now. And Bill says, started using balm today, but like you, I use butter for night. What do I do about my night routine? So ideally, Bill, you will wash your beard once a day. If you're wearing balm, I do recommend doing your washing at night. And then your butter hopefully doesn't have wax in it. And then you just rinse in the morning. So at night, I highly recommend washing with a beard wash, your beard balm out, using your normal routine, oil after that, butter, go to bed. And then in the morning, rinse, meaning only water, and then into your routine. But I do recommend trying to get that wax out before you put the butter over the top. So, yeah, great question. Great question. Thank you, Mega. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. I bought a shirt, and if math serves me correctly, oh my gosh. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Got all that. Beautiful. And hey, I haven't even said it tonight. If you guys could, see if you remember to hit the thumbs up. We got triple digits people in here. We did quadruple digit donations. That's worth a thumbs up. And then if you want to share it out, that's awesome. If you don't feel like sharing it out, that's okay too. We appreciate you guys. And also, we have a big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
The start of something. What's going on for the Command fam?
We, as in myself, Dan, and Medics, are heading down to Texas for a soccer tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yep.
So we leave tomorrow.
Taking the truck, driving on down, and we'll be just outside Dallas. And it's one of the biggest soccer tournaments, like one of the highest level soccer tournaments in the country for his age. And it's a wicked schedule. They have 3 games on Saturday. And they're 60-minute games, by the way. Like that's a lot of soccer. And they have the potential, depending on how they do, to have 3 more games on Sunday. Now, if anybody knows like youth soccer, that is a lot. And so, yeah, it's going to be fun. Hey, what's up, Big? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ryan, I've starred your question. We will hit that. Yeah, it's right around, depending on traffic and conditions and everything, 16 to 17 16 to 17 hours, maybe 18. We will stop halfway somewhere. And yeah, of course, we'll keep you posted, Gigi. Yep, no doubt. So, yep, we'll be. Oh, no, see, and everyone says, so this is the reaction everyone gives us. At soccer tonight, one of the moms was like, you're driving? You road warriors? Oh, my gosh. Okay. I think of this trip to Texas, and we have driven to Florida. What would be your real guess on how many times you and I have driven to Florida? Been together 14 years.
Maybe 10?
No, way more than that. We've done it way more than once a year. At least 17, 18 times down to Florida. Yeah, at least. We've gone twice a year of several years.
Only like the last 2 years.
Several years. And we've gone at least every year before that. And even like we'd go to Savannah. I'm counting like all that kind of same. Oh. So we've driven to Florida, let's say 15 times to be safe. We've driven to Maine. We've driven to San Antonio, Texas. We've driven to Minneapolis, Minnesota. We drive everywhere. We've driven to Toronto and all this stuff. When I hear a trip that's, let's say, a 17-hour trip to Texas, the word tired doesn't come across my mind. Like that doesn't even come into the equation for me at all.
No, not tired. I love road trips, though.
Yeah, not tired, not exhausting, not like I'm excited. Like I think they're really enjoyable.
Absolutely hate flying. So if we ever have the option to drive, we're driving.
Oh, he was talking about soccer. Okay, got it.
Oh.
Thank you. But so many people are just like dumbfounded that we do these drives. No, not truck and trailer, just truck. We have miles on the lease, and it's our safest vehicle. So we want to make sure we're nice and safe there. So yeah, it's a really fun trip. Especially Maddox is at a really good age right now, really good like maturity state. Especially this last week, he's just been downright helpful and pleasant around the house.
Pleasant.
Yeah, very.
Our favorite child right now.
Yep, yeah, he's rocking right now. So yeah, yep. St. Louis is a messy. Yeah, the first snow always gets people. It was a mess driving home tonight, but I'm a really good driver, so I don't worry much about that. Hey, Christina, just 3.5 hours with like 50 middle school.
Oh my God.
Ooh!
Oh my God.
Best of wishes to you.
Bless your soul.
This is Addie, who is one of the daughters that is probably on that bus. So yes, welcome. All right, let's keep this going. All right, let's do a little poll real quick. If you have a, let's say 17-hour drive, would you rather fly or would you rather drive? 17-hour for driving, would you rather fly or would you rather drive?
Like the idea of going to an airport, waiting in line, there's a bunch of sick people. Right now is like the sick time of year.
Yeah.
Everybody's coughing, you're breathing in each other's air, and then I'm super nervous. I've like the nervous poops, have to run to the bathroom constantly, can't get on the plane, like my stomach is hurting. And then if we have kids, like then the kids are like, Maddox is starting to show kind of signs of like not really liking to fly either, even though he's only been on a plane once. So it's like, have to deal with that, have to check my bags. I pack way too much stuff to be allowed in whatever size bag. There's so many negatives. And then like the actual flying part, the terrible turbulence, hoping you don't crash.
If I'm by myself, I highly prefer flying because it's just not as fun on a road trip by yourself. But also, I don't mind flying when I'm solo. Very simple. But having to manage kids and get over here and luggage, and then Sam, her most challenging moments are her stressed moments, and the airport's probably her most stressed moment. And so that's a challenge. So when it's family, driving. But if it's just me, flying. All right, pretty even. Look at the poll.
Wow.
Drive's winning. I didn't think it would. I think we're the only ones from our team of 12 families going. Are we the only one driving?
No, Atticus and his family.
Oh,
go.
that's right.
But they have like 10 kids.
Yeah,
so.
they have a lot of kids. So that makes sense. And they made like a full week. They're homeschooled. So they're like, let's just have school down there. Yep, let's just have school on there. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, transportation on arrival, that is a factor too. Do you need a rental car? Can you Uber? Yeah. Can you walk? That's true. And for this, we have several facilities. What are families doing for the travel down there? Because there's several facilities. Are they getting rental cars?
I assume so.
Okay. I never thought about that.
Yeah. I think we need to start petitioning to have like full country trains everywhere. I've never been on a train, but I feel like they would be really cool to ride on, things like that.
Jacqueline says, the distance does suck, but I have an extreme fear of flying. It's not fun. Working on it.
I thought I was good.
We cured her.
When we came home from Dominican Republic and I had COVID unknowingly on the plane, I literally told myself in that moment, because I felt so bad, I was like, if I die right now on this plane, it's fine. And it like cured my fear of flying. But now as we progress farther away from that day, it just keeps coming back. And I think it's like worse than ever. I really do. I don't know. Like we always talk about, like, we really want to go to Scotland. Like, I think I'm going to have to be like out medicated, sleep the entire time, or I won't be able to go.
There you go. Atticus, Maddox, Jackson, can y'all link your baby book? I'm having a boy in June. Reach out. We actually tried to give ideas to Bryant and Jacqueline for their son because both of their sons have an X in their name, and we are, and not, I guess, but we have X's for our sons as well. And so kind of cool little thing. And then Amber says, Sam, I had my chocolate orange. Dan influenced us. I actually have one right here.
What kind did you get, though? Because now they have every flavor under the rainbow.
I think she got 3 of them.
Did you?
yeah, I think she got 3 of them, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, they're good. They're really good. I will say I've done more and more on the toffee. Mm-hmm. The amount of toffee in this is next to nothing. The little bits are like orange. It's like the Pop Rocks, but not pop.
Interesting.
So the toffee is not very toffee-like at all.
I really wanted a dark chocolate one, and Walmart had 0.
Eric, 100K. Yes. No baby oil. Sorry. Yep. Nope. Okay. What Robert had a story, it looks like, maybe. Sorry if I missed the first part, Robert. Okay, he said, to the gate, it was delayed. Did he have more before that? Okay. My main thing is I was flying home for my little girl's B-Day and then going to fly back to work, and I was leaving Friday and flying back Sunday. Before I got to the airport, my flight was delayed, and that's another factor.
Yeah.
We'll hold it. I'm going to do the other ones, and then you can tell that factor. So, yeah. Get to the gate. It was delayed till by connecting flight. That's a worry. So I'm going to Anaheim, and I do have a connecting flight, which I haven't had in a while. And there's an hour. I'm like, oh, I'll be good. But if delays come into play, you really don't know. And then one more.
And then how big is the airport?
Right.
You know?
That's a factor too. And then they told me there's another flight tomorrow at noon. You might be able to get on. I told them refund my money, even though I didn't buy the insurance. They refunded me. So that's a mess.
Good, but that still sucks.
Yep. Chris, I've starred your question. We will hit that at the question segment. Yep. Question segment. So, yeah. And then, okay, we'll get that in just a second here, too. So, what was the factor on this tournament that's very interesting for this trip?
So, all of the families that are flying have a 6 p.m. flight back home on Sunday. If we make the finals, our finals game is at 6:30 p.m. And there's not another flight flying out that night, so they would all have to stay the night.
So they have to get a different flight. They'd have to book a hotel, probably to a different room, because they're going to have to move all their stuff. I don't know the likelihood.
Right.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's that's a big deal for
but
those.
But also, I was just thinking, I feel like the parents are going to be like, oh, like, we don't want to make the finals. We're making the finals.
Yeah, luckily we have a super dedicated team. I don't think most would be like that, but I could see that. Anaheim's the last weekend of January. Now it's a beard expo. I have zero ability to have like side missions and meetups and stuff. So anytime I'm on these trips by myself, I am at the schedule of Joe. So I don't have any ability to make anything happen. However, I will be there. And if anybody wants to come to the expo, we've found it's for business professionals only, but we found ways to get people in. So if you need to reach out, you might have to buy a ticket, but reach out. Okay, again, Chris, I've started your question. So Jacqueline picked both names. Was it Dan or Sam that picked our kid names?
Maddox was you.
Okay.
We were like collective on Jax. We loved the X name. We were trying to find like a name that had X in it. And we were literally just driving around thinking of names. And we were like, Jackson? Like Jaxon? We're like, yeah, super cool. And then Violet has literally been my dream baby girl name from the time that I was little, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So
Violet, you're turning Violet.
It was like this is what the little girl's name is going to be. I loved Violet, but I really loved Poppy. And I think she 1,000,000% is a Poppy.
Yeah.
She's so Poppy. And I told her that, and she got so mad.
Which is so Poppy.
She's like, I will never be called Poppy. And then I heard her walking around the house going, Poppy.
Oh my god!
Like she's contemplating changing her name or something.
Diva. And Will Voice, is good to see you, man. Model, if we need one, you're in, dude. Absolutely. Craig, message Beard Octane, Joe, or if you follow Ryder, message them. They handle that side of things. I don't know if we're gonna do a live model. I would assume so, though. So yeah, reach out. If we're going out there, I hope we're teaching, rather than just working the booth. But yeah, reach out for sure. Because big baby. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. And Chef says, I'm going to get my CBT labs done. What is that, Sam?
I don't know.
Chef, what are the CBT labs? Yeah. Oh, Dynamite did an NCAA bracket style.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty cool.
I love the name Quinn.
Yeah. Yep. It's a good one. It is a good one. All right. models get cut by Ryder. Yeah, yep, exactly. We've had Greg with 2 G's as a model before. We've had Eric from Austin, Texas. He comes in the streams all the time, who was a model before. I'm sure there's other ones I'm blanking on right now that we know well. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool experience. And that's obviously free. You don't have to pay for the cut. You don't have to pay to get in. And oh, nice. Yeah, it's the last weekend of January. And if you've never been to a barber or a beauty expo, it is worth it for the experience alone. It's another world. It's unlike any reality you've ever been to. So yeah, man, it's crazy. Crazy. And I saw you were a few months out of teaching, a few years. Yeah, I haven't taught.
Last time I saw you.
Oh, yeah. Any updates on your growth as your journey? So what would you say in the last 3 years, updates on the growth? We hit 100K.
Yeah, I was just going to say the biggest one just happened.
Yeah. No, still growing, still consistent, still loving it, still helping a lot of beards. That's pretty cool. Yeah, really, really cool. Okay. Love it. All right, guys, Beard Advice Live. I'm going to put up a little scrolly at the bottom. If you guys want to be on the show next week, we would genuinely would love to have you. Yep, love to have you. Sam told me that Donald is her all-time favorite name.
You're welcome.
Watch it, buddy. We were talking about you today.
We were talking about you at lunch.
At lunch, we had a full conversation about Donald. That's how our family works. We'd talk about people. It was all super positive, though. So literally nothing bad. What's up, Jacob? Welcome. I used to model, and they threw money at me. It's not modeling.
It's a different kind of modeling.
That's not modeling, Jay. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Sebastian got his shirt today.
Oh, my gosh.
Did it have some, like, Puerto Rico? I don't want to say
stamps or something?
Yeah, something cool. I don't want to be like, does it smell like Puerto Rico? Because I don't know. But, yeah, did it have, like, an international stamp on it or something? So that's cool. Awesome. I'm glad he made it. The mail is wild right now, you guys.
So wild.
Come back again. I've said it every week.
It smelled a little spicy.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing. Please have grace with these beard product companies. I think you guys would be disgusted about seeing emails and contacts from people, even community members, unfortunately, that are like, hey, my package was supposed to get delivered today. It didn't. What's up? Check on it. It's like, you guys, we know this. We know they have no control over the mail. Like, just a little bit of patience. Sam is a perfect example. So one of the birthday gifts that I got her was the Aura ring. Now, this is something that tests your temperature. Amber has one. It's great for following a lot of health things, especially for women. And it was supposed to come yesterday. Mm-hmm. We were super pumped. She was going to have it for the trip. Well, it got delayed till tomorrow. We're going to be gone. So the whole trip is just going to be sitting in the house waiting for her. You know how exciting that would be to get it? But guess what? It's not Aura Ring's fault. It's just the mail around this time of year. She didn't reach out to Aura Ring. She didn't demand to them tell us what's going on with the package. She didn't say, why is it late? Send a new one out. But the way people talk to these beard companies, man, it's gross. It's just gross. So have a little bit of patience. Have a little bit of understanding. Oh, nice. Steve just got one. He said they're awesome. Love that.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I've seen ones go to Guam as well. At least it stayed in the U.S., right? I mean, technically. So, yeah, and Puerto Rico. We just had to laugh that went through Detroit to Puerto Rico to Phoenix. Hey, world tour. Yep. Nope, it's always the company's fault. Yeah. Yep. We got a kick out of it and had to share with you guys. Oh, no, we love it. You guys handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautifully.
Because it's funny. If you can laugh about it, that's wonderful because we're also laughing and it's just a sad, crazy joke.
Yeah. Where's my shirt, Sam? Shake and bake, baby. So, yeah, it's so crazy. Yeah, and I'm fine with beard products being late. I'm not fine with them losing them. Absolutely. But to turn that wrath on the beard product company, and I know you wouldn't, Robert. I know you. But it's just not cool. And the way people talk, what happened to etiquette in emails? What happened
Literally
to
gone.
politeness? What happened to greeting people and saying hello and signing your name off? And like, it's crazy.
Like, I got sent I ordered a bunch of stuff from the soccer website, and I ordered a pair of socks, and they sent me the wrong size. And the email that I'm so sorry to bug you, but I accidentally sent, like, I got sent this. No worries if you don't need to do it. Like, I feel bad. Like, I shouldn't have felt bad because they sent me the wrong thing, but it's just like I know this stinks for you, and I'm not trying to blame you, but
right. It is what it is. Yeah. Is this why I've been getting emails from beard companies say to be patient? I've not seen or heard of any of those emails, so I guess context would matter, but probably. I mean, if the email's like, hey, it's a reminder, it's that time of year, there's more packages are slower, they get lost, then yeah, of course, that happens every year. But just don't be gross, right? That's the hashtag bumper sticker today. Don't be gross. Just understand, all right? Stuff happens. People get so mad and just really forget you catch more flies. Yeah, it's unbelievably. Is that company going to go to war for you now in the future? No, they're not going to. And so it is. Every time this year, it gets slow. And it's just, we got to get used to that. A little bit of courtesy goes a long way. Absolutely. I actually thought about this today. So there's a super nice guy at the gym. We talk to him all the time. And he came up to us today and he word for word said, hey, the nicest couple in the world. And people will say stuff like that all the time. They're like, you guys are just so nice, or Dan, you're so kind, you're this or that. When I think of us, kind isn't the first adjective that comes to mind. I don't have any bad adjectives, but I don't think that we're some like golden exception of kindness. No. Like, there's other people that I'm like,
super kind.
Way more kind. Like, it's in their bones. It's in their DNA. And I'm like, why would people say that? And I'm like, the bar has been set so low. Like, so
that is
low.
So sad.
It's so sad. That's when he gave us that compliment. He didn't even mean, he was just saying, oh, the nicest couple in the world. I'm like, that's an incredibly low bar if we're the nicest that you interact with. Like, we're not mean or anything. We're just kind of real and normal and stuff. And I'm like, all this other society is just building us up. And I agree. It is literal proof that a little bit of courtesy goes a long way. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be that like I know people that are naturally like that. They're just, there's this guy, Mark, who's a teacher, and he's just always here. Hey, Dan, hi, Nada, how you doing? And he's just so kind. And we're not to that level. And I'm like, it's just because of so many other people. It's crazy. Figured maybe it had been boxed up and label printed, but not out the door. So follow that, right? As a consumer, you get to watch it, and it will say awaiting arrival or awaiting being scanned in. So that's different, right? If the company made the label and that's just sitting and hasn't updated in 2 weeks. But even with that, there's sometimes that UPS and USPS, they miss the scan, and it's actually going through the system, but something happened. So yeah, it's tough. Try to be civil. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. You just gotta be calm. All right. We had a major winter storm that delayed my Deadman's order. Guess what? It showed up once the storm. You crazy.
Newsflash.
Steve, you crazy, man. You crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. I had an incorrect item from one of your affiliates. They told me to keep the incorrect item, and that correct item was on back order. It took a month or so before it was sent. And that, we understand those situations, right? And this is to not go too far in another tangent. This is the other thing. And this is, I've talked about it before. I made a video on it before, but this time of year especially, there's a lot of people that want the benefits of a small batch company and rave about the benefits of a small batch company, but then they hold them to the standards of Amazon and they complain about Amazon, right? They'll literally go picket and post about conglomerates, monopolies, billionaires, boo, down with them. And then and this is not Sean. Sean is giving you an example of how it was handled well and just being an unfortunate situation. And in that situation, a lot of people will be like, but where's my package? It's been 2 days. Why is it not here at my front door? Why do you not have it delivered immediately? And it's like, well, we don't have the infrastructure of Amazon. We're a husband and wife team that literally takes the oils and puts them in the packages. Mistakes are going to happen. Well, why can't I have free returns next day? Why can't I go drop it off at Kohl's? And it's like, listen, You cannot complain about Amazon and these billion-dollar companies and then also complain about small batch. You have a little bit of give and take on each of them. And so, yeah. Yep, absolutely. And don't email something you wouldn't say to the company owner's face. Keep in mind, a couple of them are NFL-sized linemen. Yeah. Yep. Bryant's not one, but that's true. Yep, that is true. All right. And Don said, I've actually sent messages to beard owners telling them, take your time and make my order last. No rush. My beard is not going anywhere. That's awesome, man. Yep, that's awesome. You guys seem very loving and down to earth. I would agree. I would agree with that. I would say we are. I do not think we're the nicest couple in the world. Somebody's got a little mean streak to them.
Just catch me at that wrong time.
Could I tell them about the gym today?
Sure.
So, all right, and then we'll get into the advice, you guys. So,
you're gonna get me worked up.
This was funny. I'm a funny guy. Okay, call me a mushroom.
Funny.
I'm a fun guy. So there's another person at the gym. She's very nice. Very, very. Would you classify her as very kind?
Incredibly.
Yeah. So
Love her.
shout out to Thea. Let's timestamp this. 9:41. We'll have to send it to
Thea!
her. So Thea came up to us and was looking for somebody because she had like a little gift for him. And as she left, I said, "Man, Thea is just straight up golden retriever energy." Sam's like, "Yeah." And then Sam pulled a Violet and was like, "But what about me?" Because you can't compliment anybody around Violet, and she has to get take back. It's not what Sam did. She's getting all upset over here. And she's like,
my eyes rolled back into my head.
Yeah, we know. And she's like, what am I? What dog would I be? Now, the correct answer that we've answered for years is a cat. She's not a dog.
Yes.
You can't answer it. Every trait of a cat is her.
That's so true. I'm such a cat.
Every trait. I don't know if there's one that doesn't fit. And she
like, don't touch me unless I want you to.
Right. I love my people. Hate everybody else. I'm cute and cuddly, but also I can be super grumpy and wreck crap anytime I want. Like, she is a cat. But she asked me if I was a dog, what dog would I be? And I had an accurate answer, but it was one I knew that would upset her. But
incredibly inaccurate.
There's not a point that I will make that is disputable. It is all 100% facts. And so my middle daughter's a cat. Yeah, Sam's a cat through and through, proudly. And that's proudly a cat. So the dog that I said she was, and let's start with yours about me so people can get like the balance of the relationship here. When Thea asked what dog I would be, what was your answer?
German Shepherd, 1000%. Like, fierce protector, but can be so sweet. Terrible hips. Like,
I do have terrible hips. Beautiful.
Will like rip your head off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. If you're with me, I'm with you kind of deal. Absolutely. So very accurate, very kind assessment. Well, my assessment of Sam was she is an elderly black lab. and the reason why she's an elderly black lab is because she is super lovey and cuddly, and just like when you're that elderly, you just want love. You want to be around your people, but also you can be like a little bit senile crazy and lash out in wild moods. You also might have your hair graying a little bit, and that one got her. That one, she didn't like that one. And one of your greatest joys in life would be treats.
I do love treats.
She does love treats.
But how is, I'm not a lab person. I don't know why.
I know, elderly. That's the key point. Like a normal lab, no, you're not.
That could be for any elderly dog. But you had to go black lab.
I feel like
my worst dog. The worst dog you could possibly pick. For me, personally, don't like black labs. I don't know why. I got a thing about him.
But
he picked a black lab.
Your favorite color is black. A key point were the gray hairs. That's what came to mind. And I feel like elderly labs, like black labs, are really lovey. Like, they're really sweet. How about it? No, she's not golden energy at all. And she would tell you that. Are you golden energy?
Are golden labs different than black labs?
I think
temperament-wise?
I think a golden retriever is a golden lab.
No.
Aren't retrievers labs?
No.
No?
You know what, like, a black lab is with the short, hair?
Yeah.
Then there's, like, the blonde ones.
Yeah, I just
Golden
thought that they
retrievers
were...
are, like, long hair.
Okay, yeah, I'm wrong. Labs and retrievers are two different breeds, though they share similarities. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know what a golden lab is then. I can't assess that. All right, but also, see, we got no. More laid back. Labrador Retriever. See, that's what I thought.
That's a lab. That's the full name of a lab.
But then why isn't a golden retriever?
They're probably in the same category, like spaniels, things like that.
I don't know much about dogs, guys. I'll be honest. My dog knowledge is very limited.
Moose. It's a yellow lab.
Okay. No, people are saying that, so that must be true. Black
We all
lab,
know
yellow
dogs,
lab,
okay?
chocolate lab, silver lab, all the same. There's a silver? That doesn't sound right. Silver lab?
Elderly.
Okay. I've just said lab so many times that it's lost its meaning
not a
as a
word.
word. Lab. A
I
silver
thought
lab?
maybe Dan was going to pick, like, a Yorkie because it's, like, they stick with one person and don't like everybody else, but they're, like, super cute. Black lab. Elderly black lab.
Easy, Jordan. I'm already in trouble. So I vote Dan as a hound since he has a tendency to track cougars. No, I don't track cougars. They track me. All right. I do not. I do have gray sweatpants on, though. Watch out. But these are like sporty gray sweatpants. They are not like.
They're not the.
They're
gray
not the
sweatpants.
sweat. They don't show anything. So that's they're like really like thick to have the gray sweatpants. They got to be thin and those like kindy baggy ones. These ones aren't that. Even though they're gray and sweatpants. So yeah. All right, better than the Shih Tzu. Yeah, I could have gone like.
I would have taken anything.
Chihuahua.
I would have taken a Chihuahua.
Wow.
Because I knew you wouldn't have chosen that because I'm not a Chihuahua.
She's not a Chihuahua.
Anything but a black lab. Anything.
But I was put in a hard place. The answer is cat. So I'm going with that. All right. Sam is but this is my problem. I don't know dog traits.
Oh my God, my grandma had a schnauzer. He was so sweet. His name was Buddy. Oh my gosh.
This
He
fits.
did have anxiety too.
This is a good fit. Anxiety up the wazoo. Loyal to just the family. Spot on and super attached to one member of the family. That's
great.
That's a really good assessment. But I don't know those things. How am I supposed to assess a dog breed when I don't know traits of dogs?
It's true.
I just don't. I
have a question for you guys. Does anybody in here have a wiener dog? Anybody? Because then there's a question to follow.
Leo says, I'm losing it here. Cat people assigning dog qualities to their humans. It's a wild world, Leo. We're just going with it. Yeah, we're just going with it. So yes. All right. Corey's brother had 3 wiener dogs.
Okay. What kind?
Dotson.
There more than one?
There's long hair, short hair.
A wiener dog is a wiener dog. The question is, were those wiener dogs mean or were they not mean?
Because
No,
Sam,
don't give any kind. You're going to lead people.
Sam
and they're
brought
going to
up
pick who they like better. And
Sam brought up wiener dogs.
I love long-haired wiener dogs. They're
And
so sweet.
I just made a comment that they have a propensity to be mean when they get older. And she was like, no, they don't. What are you talking about? I pulled up an article. The first
Never
thing I
met
said,
a mean wiener dog.
yeah, you've met one. And nope, she was a sweet class mascot.
Oh.
And so Ken says they're very loving. But I pulled up, I didn't even go confirmation bias. And Sam was over my shoulder because she wanted to get the answer right. And I just said, what dog breeds are the meanest? Clicked the first article and they had, I think, 5 dog breeds. One of them was a wiener dog. And so there is something that's in them. She doesn't care about dogs. We're not a dog family.
I've been
Dalmatians are on there. There's a
really
bunch.
liking wiener dogs, though.
Yeah. My grandma had a wiener dog and it turned real mean. And so that was and I had like looked into it at that time because I was like, this seems like crazy. And Mean dogs are a result of bad owners. Yes.
Yeah.
But there is a biological side. There are dog breeds that have different side. For whatever, I don't know much about dogs. I do know a lot about this because if you try to tell me I'm wrong on something, I'll go and make sure I research it when I know I'm right. And there are dog breeds that have certain structures of their skull and the way that their brain interacts with it. And it has to do with how their brain grows inside of that structure of the skull. And once they reach a certain age, they have this leaning where if the brain does something, it turns mean. So sometimes with certain breeds, if we're just looking at statistics, it's not actually the owner's fault at all. Now, a vast majority of the time, absolutely. But there is a biological side to it. So just keep that in mind there. So yeah, absolutely. St. Bernards bred to not drool are mean. And that's another thing too is how much has this breeding over time, selective breeding, altered the characteristics of these dogs?
They're mean because their belly hurts because they're swallowing all that spit.
Right. Yeah. And protective nature can be confused with mean. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. And so, yeah, it's a tough thing, but I do agree. Generally speaking, mean animals come from bad owners, and it's the same with kids, right? Oftentimes when I teach middle school, it almost always made sense. And it's not usually what most people believed. Most people believe, hey, if I have this bully, it's because the parents bully them. Sometimes it's the literal opposite. Their parents ignore them. Their parents are divorced. Their parents are working all the time and not showing them attention. So they have to find that attention in any way possible, even if it's with the principal, even if it's with the school thinking they're the bad kid. So, but it's still bad parenting. And so, yeah, it's a tough thing. Yeah. Nature versus nurture. Yeah. Both for sure. My bulldog's ancestors used to wrestle bulls. Now she struggles to get on the couch.
You made me spit.
Yeah. Border Collies are famously one of the meanest. Yeah, that was on the list too. Why? Because they have a job and people buy them without giving them enough mental stimulation. Yeah, and that's like, there's so much to that.
We had an Australian Shepherd who was in that same category. Like, he needed to run and herd and stuff, but thankfully he wasn't mean, but he was very energetic.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, mailman, mail carrier. A customer has a nice dog to me, but other wants to take me out. Yeah, I believe it. What's up, Mircha? Welcome. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, dog breed. And people are so passionate about that. I feel like we could have a dog stream and just like learn a ton because people are so passionate about their dogs. And so, yeah. And that is true. Sometimes you have great parents, great upbringing, and there's just bad apples. We can't explain Violet's behavior.
It's not us.
It's not us. The other two are great. Half the time she's great. Oh, all right. A quarter of the time she's great. But okay, 10th of the time she's great, Sam. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on tonight. Shout out to Deadman's Beard Co. Deadman's Beard Co. is the sponsor tonight. You guys know I love this company. I actually sent Brian a screenshot of a message somebody sent me today, and they were like, Dan, you have helped me a lot with advice over the years and given me so many different recommendations. Deadman's Beard Co. has changed my life. It was like, whoa. I was like, I didn't put the person's name or anything, but I had to send the message part to Brian. Like, that was a big statement.
That's huge.
Big statement. So we have two new scents, you guys, that are limited edition. St. Nick's Secret and Silent Night. Sam is going to give you guys the Beard Advice Live exclusive smell in just a moment here. But before we get into those ones, beanies are back in stock. Sam asked about the Deadman's beanie the other day because it's just so comfy and such a good one. So those are back in stock. Please don't forget, Widowmaker and Slate are now out, and they are in the main lineup. Slate has made its way to my wearable shelf upstairs, meaning it gets in rotation whenever I can. It is an awesome one. Awesome one. Okay, but let's go ahead and give the take on these ones. We're going to go with Silent Night first, just because St. Nick's Secret is so different. Let me read this to you.
Okay.
Smoky, woodsy, sophisticated. This one carries the warmth of a holiday night spent fireside, Crisp pine and eucalyptus open the door before deep smoky woods and a touch of oud pull you in. It's masculine and refined with a calm of a quiet winter evening.
Okay.
All right.
Did you say masculate?
I might have. So this one is Silent Night.
Ooh.
Smelled by Sam C. So give your take on it, and then if you like it or dislike it. I'm not the biggest fan of this one, so it's not.
You're not?
Let me smell. Maybe I'm confusing something. I like it, but it's not anywhere near like a love of mine. What is your take on it, baby?
I think it smells good. It smells like a fruity cologne almost.
Okay, let me give it a go
With
again.
a little smokiness.
If you guys have gotten Silent Night, put your feedback in the
I thought you said Chris Pine.
Is he still acting?
Is he still in Star Trek?
This one does grow on me. It's the one that you smell. The more you smell, the more you like it. The more you wear it, the more you like it. So yeah, I think I've just been so like impressed with this one. It's just kind of taken over for me. And this one is super perplexing to me. So I'm super excited that Sam's here. So St. Nick's Secret, a wild winter blend featuring blue tansy, evergreen pine, elderberry, candy cane. That's her dog name, elderberry, when Sam is kidding. You're sweet as a berry. And creamy vanilla base. This special creation fuels St. Nick himself for a brutal wintry night. Bold, fresh, and classy. It's everything you'd expect from the man in red.
Okay.
Now, go back here. Now, the super cool thing with this is all naturally colored. And I don't know if the cologne's still over there. No, I must have moved it. But the cologne is blue, and this one is green just because of how it reacts with the carrier base. What's up, Seth? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's potent.
Yeah, it's punchy. It does fade in beard.
You like this?
Yeah.
That's not my favorite.
What would be your take on it?
Okay. Strong. I don't even know. I don't know what's in that. What? I feel like I blacked out when you were reading the...
I'll read it again, but real quick. Rambo, you are dead wrong on this one, sir. Borderline disrespectful. But he says, the only true way to smell a beard oil is in beard or on the back of the hand. In bottle never does the scent justice. You are wrong. So for people that have done this for 8 years now and have had scents for far longer, it's just like anything else in life. Practice and experience, and then also skill level. Sam especially has one of the wildest noses you could ever understand. And when I say that, like around the house, she picks up scents like you couldn't believe. Like it's crazy how powerful and potent it is, to the point where Sam doesn't wear most of these oils, doesn't put them on skin, half the time doesn't smell them in beard when I'm asking. And she'll say, oh man, I love it, but I don't like the sandalwood. An owner will message me and be like, there was 1 drop of sandalwood, literally 1 drop of sandalwood. How did she get that out of smelling out of the bottle? So for you, it might be true, but as a statement to say it never does it justice, you are wrong, like dead wrong. So there are levels to this. And yes, it has blue tansy. So that is one of the reasons I absolutely love blue tansy.
Okay, let me smell it again.
Yeah. And so I'll read the profile again. Blue tansy, evergreen pine, elderberry, candy cane, and a vanilla base.
It's like a super punchy pine, where it's almost like cleaning product scent. I don't know.
Yeah. And Moose asked a good question. Dan, do you think a bulk of beard companies that you affiliate for will try blue tansy in the future? No, I don't. For 2 main reasons. One, it is one of, if not the most expensive essential oil that's used today. Very, very expensive. Number 2, the companies that have launched it, actually, so the 2 main ones would be Deadman's and Johnny Ray. I think Weatherbeard dabbled too. But Deadman's and Johnny Ray, I work with a lot of companies, and sometimes they'll tell me things they're working on, and that's confidential between us. Well, there's sometimes where companies work confidentially at the same time, and I'm over here like, I can't say anything because it's confidential. Johnny Ray and Deadman were both working on Blue Tansy literally separate for a long period of time, and neither of them knew the other person was working on it. So the reason why some of the time it comes out and seems like it's trendy is just pure coincidence. Just absolutely no concept. So no, I don't think a lot will, because a lot of companies don't use essential oils and it's an expensive one. So great question, but no, I don't think so. And it's green because of the, because it's blue. The oil's blue.
The carrier must be yellow.
Yeah, I mean, argan has some yellow to it, so could be.
And then there must just be such a small amount of blue tansy that it turns green.
Yeah. What is elderberry? So elderberry is like a sweeter berry, and then pine is, and those are two different things. So it's evergreen pine and elderberry. So think of like a pine tree, and then think of like
elderberry almost gives me like a syrupy berry scent.
I could see that. I've never thought about it like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. No worries, Rambo. He said, made my choice of words wasn't well thought out. Run on 3 hours of sleep 2 days in a row. Yeah, I don't sleep a ton, but I'm not at that level. That's sleep deprivation right there. Yeah. Argan's yellow, and he has argan in the blend, so for sure. We love blue tansy on our diffuser, and it's so good for you. Elderberry. Oh, did you have an association there? Had you had elderberry syrup before?
I just have had it in like gummies, like immune system gummies before.
So I guess they make it in syrup.
Like syrup, like pancake
like
syrup?
Blueberry syrup, but elderberry syrup.
Oh my God. Do you remember when we went to
South Haven?
God, yes.
South Haven, Michigan. They made this local blueberry syrup, and it was like real syrup. Like not
so good.
Cornstarch or corn syrup and stuff. It was real syrup and just beautiful. That was the best syrup I've ever had in my life.
It was. Yeah.
We've been chasing that dragon ever since. And we've never found it. We've never found it. And Deadman said, yeah, our carrier is gold. So just the combo of the blue tansy with the carrier with our 4th of July blue tansy made it special. Clear. Oh, that's right. He took out ingredients. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Super cool. Yeah, so 4th of July, he wanted a blue oil. Mm-hmm. He had to take out the yellow oils in their carrier to let the blue tansy show. That's cool. I love that. Awesome. Shout out to Deadman's. At the end of the show, you guys, we're going to do a $50 gift card. Are elderberries just old berries? Are they just stale?
Any berry that's just old is an elderberry.
Babe, I think those berries are elder. You want to toss them? Oh my gosh. That's funny. All right. First one, Sean T. So, per the live stream advice and your advice based off of the CPAP strap. Ooh, that's a name of a strap. That's the name of a song or a band. It's got to be a song. CPAP strap. Let's work on it, guys. Making the mark on my face and laying the hair down. I grew the beard out longer and I grew it down my neck more. I still get the mark when I'm using my CPAP, but as soon as I use a beard straightener or a boar's brush, the direction of the hair lay because the CPAP will go away with longer hair, and it's easier to brush or to use a heated brush to get what I want. So thank you for the advice. Love that. Here's a before and after picture. I do plan on growing my beard out to about double the current size. Awesome. So if you guys remember, Sean sent in and was like, guys, I have this strap for my CPAP. That's got a flow to it. And you guys gave some great advice. And then here is the before and the after.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Good work.
So you see this section right here. Bring it over here. Totally different. Mm-hmm. Totally different. And he said that he is going to keep growing this out.
Do it.
And I'm very, very happy. See over here, we had this being shaved, and it was just kind of up on the face. He has brought that section down. Mm-hmm. Great job, Sean. Really. Like and everything up here looks really nice too, dude. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Anything else to add on?
No, but I do have a question.
Yeah, perfect.
Not for Sean. For the chat. Probably like 15 years ago, there was an online workout video you could buy, and there was a guy, and I swear his name was Sean T. and he would do like the crumpin like exercises.
Oh my
gosh. You guys
gosh.
remember
Yeah.
that?
Black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Was it Bo?
Was his name Sean T? That's my only question.
I don't think it was P90X.
It wasn't P90X.
Tybo?
He did a whole bunch of different ones, but I just remember my friend and I like went in together on this workout. Was his name Sean T?
What was his name?
Because it just clicked. Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was Sean T.
Oh, that's funny.
Interesting. Okay. I do remember that. He was a vibe.
He was a vibe.
He was intense. Tony Little was Buns of Steel. The infomercials back then, Sean T,
Yeah.
Tybo. You called it.
Just felt
You
it
had a flashback.
in my bones.
That's so funny. Sean T. Wow. Interesting.
Anyway,
All right.
Sean looks great.
Yeah, right. Keep it up. You've, all right, yes. Keep it up. All right, Brad M. I'm 46, and this is my first time on Beard Advice Live. I'm glad we could welcome you. And I'm looking to grow a long beard and would appreciate any advice you guys could give me on what to do. Thanks for all you do for us. Awesome. So he's growing long. So he's here right now. He wants a long beard. What is our feedback for Mr. Brad on growing this long beard?
Nice.
Great start,
Super
man.
full.
Great density.
Yeah.
Great coverage. What's up, Tony? What would be your advice for Brad right now? And let's put the little angle of having the best journey possible, right? I'm not the guy that's like, just leave it, just grow. And it's like, well, he should want it to look the best way it can all along the way.
Can you zoom in for me?
Yeah. I like our sign language. Can you zoom in?
Zoom in. Okay. I think you would do well with adding heat.
I agree.
I think it would make your beard look more like purposeful, get those waves out. Not that the waves are bad or
Agreed.
anything, but if you're like, I want it to look the best it can and grow long, like, I think it'll give you an appearance of an even longer beard.
I agree. What she said. Everything she said there. And I would use heat because I don't think that this is a natural wave. I think that this is one that is on the jawline and is likely created right there because of grooming the beard. And I'll show you. When you're combing or brushing along the cheek, you always have this backboard, right? And guys naturally follow the backboard. But the second your beard gets longer and off the jawline and you're going and grooming, you push in. And every day, every night of pushing in, you start to train those hairs. You want to stop pushing in so much, but the real way to go about it is going to be using heat. Yep, and using heat. And so, just consider that. Now, would you say at this length a heated brush or a blow dryer?
Heated brush.
Yeah, I do think you're at the heated brush range for sure. And it's going to take practice. My big thing this time of year is there's so many people that I have to tell, practice, trial and error. Like we're in this instant gratification world right now. And so guys will get a heated brush. They're super excited. Black Friday sales, Christmas shopping. And they're like, dude, I tried out the heated brush. Doesn't work. This is crap. And it's like, buddy, I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been using heat for 9 years now, and I'm still having new seasons where I adjust. And so
that was me with the Dyson today. I was fighting with it.
Did you look up the brush? Or
no,
the
I
brush?
need to, though.
Yeah, attachment. I'm sure they got some cool options.
Yeah.
Awesome, Brad. Thank you. All right, Jonathan. I think this is our last entry, and then questions.
Jonathan.
And that is how it's spelled. And the reason...
Did you just order a Grovember shirt?
I bet.
The Jonathan.
Shep in the chat is Mr. Jonathan. And the reason I thought... So that's how I remembered how to spell it. Because Google... Is this Google? Yeah, Google was trying to tell me I was wrong. And I was like, it's like a marathon, but it's a Jonathan.
Oh, my God.
If you don't use that, I did. He did order one.
Yay.
Good memory. Look at you.
Look at my brain working.
I know. Goodness gracious.
Who am I?
Jonathan. I finally established a great routine. Let's go. And he got started on Beard Advice Live. And my beard is getting back to a healthy state. There are a few areas circled in red where I'm wondering if biotin, beard growth vitamins, and collagen will help, or if this is more of a genetic issue, or if I need to adjust my expectations. I've already ordered these supplements and they're arriving today. I also appreciate my feedback on the style. Any feedback on the styling, as I just got my hair dryer yesterday, and this was my first time using it. So
That's so funny. You were just talking about that.
Yeah, and I set this show up like days ago, and this might. I just said like you got to have patience, practice. He does it really well. So I'm like giving the worst example possible. Right. He's like, here's my perfect beard, and I tried it once. Like, dude, you're not helping me. You're not helping me on this one. Josh, great question. I've starred that, and we will hit that at the question segment. All right, so let's go ahead and check him out here. Boom, baby!
Wow.
Look at that style.
First time with a blow dryer?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I will say, he did just get a professional barber trim. He had sent back in a week or two on the show. So that goes a long ways. If you have the right canvas because of a trim, it's much easier to use heat. So the trim made a huge difference. But first, I'll let you comment on the styling. Is there anything that you would adjust for styling purposes right now?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
I think it looks really crispy, really, really nice. Just keep letting it grow. Now, he has specifically, I didn't draw these, he did. Specifically about these areas.
You can't use red.
I know. It looked like, all right, let's see a comparison. Okay, different shade.
Okay.
All right, now I want the
Why
darker
does yours
shade.
look pink?
Right. It's never looked pink before, Jonathan. Now I'm upset. And so this area, all three of them that you showed, currently you likely don't have developed hair follicles. That is an unbelievably common area, especially if you're under the age of 45. You're going to still have a chance for those to fill in. You're still going to have a chance for them to grow. Now, do I think biotin, beard growth vitamins, and collagen are going to really make a big difference on those spots? Not right now, no. But do I think you should or could take biotin, beard growth vitamins, and collagen? Yeah, absolutely, dude. There's no waste in that. There's nothing wrong. I'll pick a different color. We're joking. But I do think adjust the expectations. John, there's no one in the world. I can't believe Dan uses a pink pen. Bryant, you.
Gosh.
No, you guys are getting the get back on me because I was being playful with Sam earlier. All right.
Thank you.
We're even.
That one.
No, they've been joshing me this whole time.
But you guys see why I go so hard is because when he goes a little bit, that's how hard it is.
But
just knocks you right down.
My jabs are once every 100 days. Hers are 100 a day.
Yeah.
So it's
because it's equal.
It does.
Equal.
It does equal out. It's a balanced relationship. Yeah, it is a balanced relationship. Will, no. Strong, no. But those spots, no one will ever think about those spots when they look at you and your beard. Unless you literally draw red circles around them.
Look at these.
No one is ever going to see that. They are going to look at you and say, awesome beard, bro. So do not bring up those spots because they don't exist. It's just a natural growth pattern, dude. It is. It's an awesome, awesome beard. So, yep, I'm glad that we could give that because sometimes you do need like a little bookend to be like, okay, now I know and I can move on. I don't think he's insecure. I don't think he's not confident. Like, look at that smile. That's a confident man.
Yeah.
So you're killing it, dude. Keep it up. Yep, absolutely keep it up. And so one of the things you can do, Mike is right, is continue to grow that mustache out. And eventually the mustache will get long enough where it will connect just by the length. So Mike is right. So yeah, thank you, dude. It looks really good. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Okay. Yep, exactly. Let it grow over it. Oh my gosh.
Have you guys followed the Landon Donovan though?
Tell him about it.
Landon Donovan's hair.
So Landon Donovan, I can't stand him. He's one of my least favorite athlete figures of all time. But he's probably the second best American soccer player ever. And I'll give third. Yeah, Pulisic, Dempsey, and then him.
Yeah.
Maybe Tim Howard ahead of him too. But I don't even like Tim Howard either. But he has always been known as the guy that's held on to his head hair for too long. Mm-hmm. And I bet you even if I just search him, it does the before and after. But he had horrible balding, and he just didn't embrace it. He would not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that picture is real too. He would not embrace it. So this was him before. All right, on the right there, that was his real hair at a broadcast. If he went bald, he would look perfectly fine.
Yeah.
He has a round noggin. Now, look at this before and after. This is wild.
Do you know what it is?
I do, yeah.
It's a toupee.
Yeah.
He got a toupee. If you guys have been following for a while, you know that I love watching those toupee videos on Instagram. I don't know why, but they're so interesting to me. So we watched his toupee because he posts. I love that he's very open and honest online about it. He asked everybody what should I do? What should I do? And then who should I go to for this? So we watched his toupee video and we were like, you got a toupee. You could pick any hairstyle, any short hairstyle that you wanted, and you chose this hairstyle.
Well, the problem is he's been known, as Tony said, since he was in his teens to have a terribly receding hairline. That's what he was known for. And then to go so extreme, he's not the same person. He doesn't look like the same person.
I love toupees. I think they look cool. I like the vibe. I like the confidence that they give people. I think this is just an ugly toupee. I think it looks stupid.
And some of you are like, you're being mean to him. No, here is my main thing. And Bucky is right. This actually happened during the Gold Cup, which is like a summer tournament. And he was dogging Pulisic, who is the greatest American soccer player of all time. He's the best player in Italy for 3 years in a row, which is a huge deal, huge league, top 3, top 5 league in the world. And his dogging of him was that Pulisic was sitting out some international games that didn't matter. They meant nothing because he had some mental stuff going on, but he also had injuries he wanted to recover from. And he's like, you can't do that. You can't sit out. Your country depends on you. You're the best player. Oh, and then when you go look at Donovan's record, he sat out more games than Pulisic. He sat out more tournaments. I'm forgetting the word right now. What's the word when you take time off of your job?
Sabbatical?
Sabbatical. He took a full sabbatical and was dogging somebody for doing the same thing. No, don't do that. I don't like when people contradict themselves. So, yeah. How did we get on Donovan?
I don't know.
Squirrel. So, yeah, he had a failed hair transplant. I don't know if I knew that. Interesting. The density. Interesting. And Shane Gillis talked about this. You can go from hair to no hair. Agreed. But you can't go from no hair to hair. Agreed. Agreed.
See, I don't agree with that. I think you can do whatever makes you happy in that regard.
No.
Like the people that get hair transplants, I'm like, super cool. Love that for you. Looks great.
But none of those are highly noted figures that you've known their hair and their look for 20 years.
But who cares? It's his hair.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
I guess.
This is our
we
opinions.
thought his hair looked like crap beforehand. But.
There you go. So who cares? You did. But I agree on that one. It's tough. But you don't criticize the people while doing the same thing. And so that's a huge one. And yeah, his own club who pays him millions and millions and millions were like, no, don't go travel and get beat up in Copa by the Argentinians and the Uruguayans.
Yeah.
Because it's, man.
Also, our national team.
Right. Not so good. All right, guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. How long after oil should I use heat? 3 to 5 minutes is my recommendation. Also, any carrier blend better for heat? No. There is this massive misconception of marketing that argan oil is the best oil to use for heat protection. No, argan's fine. Argan's great. But there's ones just as good. There's ones that are better. There's ones that are worse. If you use a quality carrier blend of beard oil, it's going to make for a great heat protectant. But there are companies that sell, and there have been ones that have been affiliates of mine. I understand it. It's not a bad thing, but there's companies that sell argan oil spray as like a heat shield. The problem is it's just adding another product, in my opinion, to drive up average order value, to have more SKUs, and I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it helps. In the female head hair industry, though, it's different because if you're just applying something for the purpose of heat protection, then sure, if it's cheaper and stuff, that works. For beards, you're going to put beard oil on anyway, so just use your beard oil. You don't need to buy something new. Do you recommend rinsing in the morning after butter at night? Yes. If so, why? Do I recommend rinsing? Because it's the morning? Like, I couldn't imagine not rinsing my beard in the morning. That would be my logic there. Yeah. Like,
because you're drooling and
stuff?
stuff?
Yeah. Like, you're waking up. You
rinse it because then it brings the hair back to its normal state. Like, you don't have dents and dips and things like that.
Yeah,
it's not going every which way.
Absolutely. Styling the way you want your beard, you want to have moisture in it anyway. You're going to put products in. You don't want to apply products to a dry beard. So kind of like D, all the above, like a bazillion reasons. Strong yes. Rinse your beard in the morning. At what length do you switch to a blow dryer? Great question. There's never a right or wrong answer on this. It is personal preference, how you use it. I still use both almost every single day. I use a heated brush every day. I don't have to use a blow dryer every day. The heated brush, as it gets longer, I recommend it as a spot tool. I use it on my mustache. I use it under my lip. I don't really use it on my sides anymore, once in a great while. When should you make the switch for the full beard? I would say, Brad, was right at the edge where he's still in heated brush territory, like Sam said, and I agree. A little bit longer than that, maybe 4 to 5 inches. The kids might say 6 to 7 inches. It should. I can't help it. It's so wired into me. Maddox was reading Harry Potter, book 2, on the drive. He read that entire time there and back.
Wow.
And he got to page 67. It literally said 6 or 7 written out in words on page 67. That's crazy. Like within the text. So I would say general rule around 4 to 5 inches would be kind of where it's at. So yeah, great question though. Really good question. That could be a video in the future. All right. Does different texture of grays ever drive you nuts? A lot of people in the chat will say yes, Tony. Me, no. I love the texture of grays. I love grays. Sam was trying to pick on me the other day, and she was like, ooh, mustache, gray hair right there.
No, because it was sticking up over here. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I pushed it back down.
Oh, well, with your facial expression and tone, it was red otherwise.
Well, that's just my face.
My wife has a Conair Infinity Pro, not doctor, blow dryer brush. Would you recommend that for my beard? 320 is fine. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Conair, I don't know if you guys know this, Conair owns Babyliss. So it's
but Babyliss is better than Conair.
Correct. It is like their more budget line, yes. But it's fine. Yep. I put a washcloth in the microwave for 30 seconds and place it over my beard in the morning before applying beard oil. Thoughts? Yeah.
Are you a fancy boy?
So we just call that hot oil treatment. A lot of barbers do that. It can open up your pores. It can open up the actual like layers of the hair fibers themselves.
I feel like that has to feel so good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I've tried it before. For me personally, the juice is not worth the squeeze. It's a little bit too extra on work. I simplify a little bit more, but dude, especially Bart, I'm pretty sure you have a gray beard. Not a bad idea at all. So yeah.
He said it does feel good.
Yeah, I bet. Like a little spa treatment.
Yeah.
I don't get the beard butter at night thing. Does that make a greasy pillowcase? No, not at all, Matt. So beard butter, if you use the right amount, it's not going to be greasy. If you have a satin or silk pillowcase, not going to be greasy. It is, if you want the real answer, it's delivering long chain fatty acids, which oils cannot give you. Balms will not do it as well. And so it's giving you this really potent nutrient for your beard, the hair itself. And at night, it to me is the best time to do it. Do you need to? Is it a necessity? No, absolutely not. But it can help soften the hair. It can help in the morning, make it less tangly and smooth. There's a lot of benefits. Yep, a lot of benefits. Okay. Does it take longer for oil butter to absorb into a gray beard? No, usually it's the opposite. Usually gray beards are way more porous, so it absorbs in quicker. That's the reason why a lot of gray beards like having thicker oils, because they'll seal and coat the hair and they don't absorb in as fast. So no, pigment hairs are almost always less porous. So keep that in mind. Okay, the oil is not worth the cold press. Yeah. Does the hot towel go against the cold shower I just took? No. So the cold rinse, the only major factor of the cold rinse. Okay. 2-part answer. A huge part of the cold rinse is when you get out, there's a rush of blood to the surface, kind of like cupping. And that's so good for your beard. But the other side is when you do the cold rinse, I always explain the hair fiber like a pine cone, or as our kids used to say,
Comb pie.
Pine cone. So some pine cones are closed and skinny, and then others are like out. Well, when you do a cold rinse, it brings the hair fibers all in nice and tight. And then there's benefits to that, like combing and going nice and smooth and easy. But also, if you add heat, like a hot towel, it does open up those hair fibers. Good and bad. It just depends what you're looking for. The good is the oil is going to absorb more easily. The bad, you do have more of a chance for tangles and snags. So there is give and take there, but no, it won't redo the health benefits of the cold rinse. How long before bed should you put butter in? I say a minimum a half an hour before you put your head on the pillow. I've never in my life gotten ready and then laid in bed and went to bed. I sit up, we watch TV. Even if she goes to sleep, I'm still going to watch TV, do some work, snack. Yeah, who knows? So it's not about when you go to bed. It's about when you put your head on the pillow. I would give it at least a half an hour. Yep, at least a half an hour. All right. Final question, and then our giveaway. What about instead of a cold rinse, just place a cold, damp washcloth on your beard after shower? Unfortunately, no. The key is going from this immersive cold rinse and then immediately stopping it, and then the rush of blood. It's a hypothermia situation. And so essentially when you get really, really cold, all the blood leaves the surface and goes into your core. It leaves the extremities. In this case, your extremity would be your hair. And then once you take away that cold, especially if you can open the shower and there's warmth or anything, just bam, it comes rushing back. So that would not have that same kind of magnitude at all. But it could smooth out the hairs. So for a different purpose, all right? Dang, that pine cone example is great, stealing that. You just better give me credit. Do I need to register for the giveaway? Well, sir, let me tell you about it. Yes, you do, Mr. David. I'm going to put a link in the chat right meow. And all you need to do to register is click the link, put your name and your email. Did you miss my question? I did. All right, let's find it from Craig. Did you miss it as well, Sam C?
I can't see that far.
So, yep. All right. Craig, if you could run it back, it didn't show for us. I don't know why. Yeah, no, I got nothing, Craig. So I didn't miss it, but YouTube did, at least on our screen. All right, there's his picture. All right, look at Craig. Handsome Craig, can't miss that.
Handsome Craig.
So
we're going to start calling you.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa Jay and Handsome Craig.
Yeah. So if you could run it back again, I would be happy to answer, I'm sure, but we got nothing, man.
Register. I hardly know her.
Register. It's close, Dylan. We've had some good ones lately.
We have.
Mm-hmm. Microdosing hypothermia.
Oh my
gosh.
Wow. Coin it.
Is that a video?
Video title?
Yep. That has to happen.
Nobody steal it.
Yeah, I know. So, remind me of stealing videos. I got a bone to pick with somebody. Oh, it's juicy.
It's juicy.
I'm going to call him out by name, too. Oh, that's such a good title. Micro dosing hypothermia for your beard? Yep. That's good. That's good. Okay. Real quick here. What would you suggest for control of flyaways on my cheek area? I wear my beard in a knot or a ponytail, but I get crazy flyaways. truly, Craig, your main two options are going to be a heated. Oh, that was my copy and paste. I really had to copy and paste that. That was so lazy or efficient. I'm not sure.
You always do it.
The little brackets.
Yeah, you always copy and paste it.
They must annoy me somehow. Craig, a heated brush and or balm. Those are your two options, heated brush and or balm. So I get a text yesterday. What up, 155 people? It's one of our biggest Beard Advice lives.
My
Oh, this is looking
gosh.
pretty. Oh, yeah. And
Chills.
shout out to Riverboy. Oh,
Comfy boy.
what a comfy king right there, man.
He's so
Dang.
chunky.
So sweet. I got a certain text from a human known to the world as BeardTube,
How did I know it was going to be him?
aka Scuba Dooba Dooba. And he said, hey, have you seen the beard brand, the beard industry is dying live stream? I said, yes, I have. And he goes, has anybody made a video on it? I sent him my thumbnail and I said, it is scheduled for December 7th, which is Sunday.
He did not. He did not.
He did not.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, okay, I'm going to do a video. I'll do it either before or after the 7th. So that way people don't think it's orchestrated.
On the same day. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do it on the same day because then
Yeah.
it seems like it's an attack. Literally, neither of us knew the other person was thinking about it. And I didn't want to say, wait till after my video because mine's going to be better. It will be better. But it's a different style. Okay, I know. I'm just really good at rants. Like, I'm really good at rants. And I rant in that one hard. I came up
Do
to
you call
Sam.
him out?
I don't say their name.
Okay.
But it's abundantly clear who it's about. And so a couple of reasons I don't say their name, but that's another time. When I got done, I came up to Sam. I was like, I killed that video. I was like, I killed that video. And so I'm hoping he does it after because then people are going to think I copied him.
Yeah.
When I have the thumbnail timestamp before he even thought of this. So I hope he doesn't do it at the same time, but yeah, Sunday. But I could not believe that. And then he was like, I'm going to do it before or after yours. Like, yeah, it's called after, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's called after. But I would be fine with him doing it before because he probably will touch on the surface on like 2 or 3 topics. And I come in swinging heavy on 7 topics, you know? But we have very different styles. He uses humor and stuff. So I hope he does. Yep. No, I have a schedule and Sundays are my big days. There's a lot of inner workings that most people don't see. Have you guys noticed? Oh, here's a quick question. And we will do the giveaway. Quick question. And let's see who will answer first. You'll get a golden star bonus ticket award of the day. There it is right there. What color are the backdrop on my Sunday videos?
Purple.
Let them answer.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Oh my God. I just guessed.
Gosh.
I just guessed.
What
Go
color
me. I don't watch the videos. Sorry.
are the backdrop on my Friday videos? What up, Jay? What about my Friday videos? What color is the backdrop on the Friday? And there are rare exceptions. No. They are blue. They are blue on Fridays, green on Wednesdays, purple on Sundays. And then if it is a non-scheduled video, oftentimes it is red. So many people are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Dan was color coding.
I got to pay attention.
Yeah, I need to pay attention. Huh? Yeah, Jay.
They're like, what colors?
Jay's been an original 100 subscriber, literally, and I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. Purple on Sundays, blue on Fridays, green on Wednesdays, red if it's a random one. It's always blue if it's a review, even if it's on a non-Friday.
Wow.
What? Why? Because blue is calming. Red is alarming and brings anger. Purple is memorable. It stands out. And I like purple. My daughter's name is Violet. And so, yeah, I thought it was all random. No. See, Emily picked it up. Some of your brains will work that way, especially if you're an organized person or like a teacher or someone in that kind of role. And so, yeah. I am conscious of my hat color with the background. If it's a green background, I'll never wear a camo hat or a green hat. I do think about that. And so, yeah. Oh yeah. Tiger Woods, red on Sundays. Yep. So, interesting for real. Never knew you did that. I just thought they were random. Nope. Yeah. Dan doesn't willy-nilly anything. I don't. There's zero willingness in my game. It is. Sorry, Willie. Sorry,
Zero
Willie.
willingness in my
Willie.
game.
No, sorry, Willie. But I'm very organized. If you guys could see my notes,
You don't want to.
it's insane.
You got any notes about me?
Nope. I have your birthday. Just to be safe. I got your birthday.
Dang.
I don't think I have anything else. When I like come up with like gift ideas and stuff, I'll make a note, but that's about it. But no, I don't keep tabs on all the mean things you say to me and then keep it in a note. So no, Dan has no Willie. Whoa, easy. That's the only Dan's.
It is.
I guess you have to find out. Oh, it's after dark. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see who our potential winner would be. And yeah, it is very interesting that most people have never picked up on that. I don't know if I've ever acknowledged it publicly before.
Now you let the cat out of the
But
bag.
if you go back, 95% of Sundays are purple, 95% of Fridays are blue, 95% of Wednesdays are green. There are rare exceptions, but yeah, I just got a system. Okay. Yeah, red for deployment on Fridays. Yeah, for sure. I just don't do red because it is scientifically proven it invokes anger. And so I have that calmness. This was training from teaching. We had to get taught on that stuff. All right. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. Do we have in the bearded world, Sean Gould? Come on down. It's those 5%. I got to switch it up a little bit. No, once in a while, I do have to rearrange videos. For example, I'll do a review and a company will be like, oh my God, something happened with the supplier. You need to wait. And so then I have to. But yeah. Do a red background during rant. That's not a bad idea.
Oh my gosh.
That's not a bad idea. Hey, that's me.
Hey.
That is you. Congratulations, dude. You just won. Love that. Good job, Sean. Thank you.
Good job, Sean.
Thank you, Deadman.
Job winning.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with something like that for Deadman's too. I got nothing. Just great job. And then the seasonals are out. Pick them up if you would like. Other than that, we going to be in Texas, y'all.
Woo.
We're going to eat some good
Are you going to wear your
food.
cowboy hat?
I have to. How did I not think about the cowboy hat? It's on. River Boy. He's just wide awake. He is a creature of habit too.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Willie. He said we're all winners today when we got to hang with Dan and Sam.
Aww.
Thank you. And again, guys, shout out to Sam and everything she did to get this channel to 100K.
Thanks.
Not only the streams, not only the ideas and the push and everything, but she did an unbelievable job of sharing out once we got close and encouraging people.
It was my mission.
It really was, and it was appreciated and noticed. Arkansas, I don't think so, but we never know. We did last Texas trip because we were dodging a tornado, and we stayed in Little Rock.
Let's not repeat that.
And that was like real, like actually dodged a tornado. When we left, the tornado hit Little Rock. That was crazy.
We left in the morning. It hit in the afternoon.
But we knew it. We had it all mapped out and planned. So that was crazy. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you, Steven. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Sam, any words for our freaky friends out there?
Freaky friends. Nope. Have a nice freaky night.
Woo, baby. Thank you, Deadmans. Shout out to Jacqueline, not Bryant tonight. All right,
Boo,
please.
Bryant.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. I don't know why we're booing him,
I don't
but
know.
love you, man. All right, guys, stay bearded.